Hi gentlemen, so for this robot design task, you'll need your mood board, 3 pieces of plain paper, and your robot transfer task from task 1. So it's the one that you have plotted. So with that, you also need a pencil and an eraser. Now, we would want to first trace out our robot template first. So this will set the scale and the proportion for each of the body parts here. So that is our hand, and our legs being that long as well. Now, how do we go about doing that? You can first place your robot transfer on a window, and then after that your paper. So one blank paper, you can put that on top, put it nicely together, put it on a window, and start to trace the outlines here. Okay, you don't have to trace the grid, just going along the outlines. Another option you can do is to use your computer if you do not have a clear window that's outside you. You can go to your computer, bring out a new tab. So that'll be a clean one, and you can present. So it makes the background a bit white. So you start to present. Okay, so that's a white screen there. And then for you, those of you who have computers that can fold itself, make sure it is on the highest brightness. Yep, and then that becomes a light box. Just take note when you trace, be very light on that. Do not press down too hard on your screen. So you can work to trace the lines out. You need to trace 3 robot templates before you actually start your design on them. Now that I'm done with my trace, this is my template for the robot, so I know how long his arms should be, his legs should be, as well as how big his head should be. So now we're going to begin customizing or starting to tweak the design from there. So we'll go over to our mood board. So let's say, for example, I like the shields from this Fortnite robot here. So looking at the form, it looks like some rectangles, but taken off at the side as a notch and down here. So on the chest area here, I will begin to sketch that shape there. Maybe I can tweak it a little bit, but roughly that picture on your mood board should help to inspire you for the shapes to come. Okay, just looking at that shape here. So seeing that it also has some shoulder pads, that's really interesting. I would like to include that. So just over here. So this is like the rough form that you're actually trying to sketch first and trying to put certain things together. Okay. So I can look at other robot inspiration as well. So let's say, for example, I really like, so let's say, yeah, so looking at his legs here, I really like the joints here because that really makes it quite quick when my robot starts to run. So over here, that will be like where the knee is. I'll start to customize that little rounded axle there. So it'll look something like that because that's the front edge. Okay, and I'll draw the same one over the other side. Right, and then making sure, because my robot, I want him to run really fast. And I remember that I had a picture that helped him to run really fast. So these ones here, I was saying, the base. So the base is really big. Let me just take a little bit of the shape or the form of it, that white base there. And maybe I can add like some fire behind because that's a turbocharge with him. So over here, that can be his ankles here. So I can make them a bit rounder because this design here is a bit rounder. So you're just taking little elements of different designs and seeing how you can put them together. So remember there was like little claws, so there's like grips that you can, and maybe I can add like a turbocharged sort of fire that goes around it. So you're drawing rough shapes as you go for your robots. So what happens there, I'll just transfer it there. It's a little bit hard to draw with just one hand because the other hand is holding the camera. Yeah, so but you get the essence of it, the gist of it, in taking little parts of certain pictures and putting them together. So you can see that this robot looks very different from the template that you have. So with all your 3 templates that you have traced out, you will be creating 3 different designs according to the little areas that you like to pick up from here. So that's how your pictures can inspire you for your robot creation. So really looking forward to having a look at all your robot designs and just have fun with the process. Thank you.